I just want everyone to know I have a full spice rack, okay? Full spice rack.
Man. She got the lemon pepper and everything.
I do have the lemon pepper. Thank you so much.
That was ambiguous, but yet specific. So we got what you're talking about. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. All right, good evening, and this is, what number are we on here?
I think it's 60.
60th episode of Multiverse Podcast, and we got just the right amount of cool on the show tonight. We have Olivia.
Hello. Welcome. Welcome, everyone.
Hold on, let's do that again. And we got Olivia.
Oh, hello.
Okay.
Welcome.
Thank you. Olivia, she has 1,000 teeth in her smile. Call her shark.
Shark teeth. And also, just so everyone knows, this is my bedtime. I stay up late for this, so it is 10:11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time while we're recording, just for anyone listening, because I'm an old woman and I like to go to bed.
Far cry from the raid days when we used to be up.
I know. Or Grand Theft Auto days where we're rolling around some random building at 2 a.m. Just holding it down for no reason whatsoever. At all.
And we got Tasha.
Hi. I'm
back.
I was
going to do it. I was going to call you twice too. Yay.
There you go, Tosh.
The lobby.
Hello.
60 episodes of the show. There you go. Yay. And we have Lou. How are you?
Good, man. I'm good. I'm knitting. Just kidding. I'm crocheting. I'm kidding again.
No, that's Tosh and I. Thank you.
They both looked up. Sharp eye. It's crocheting.
Yeah. No, man. I'm good, man. Family's getting over a little stomach bug that's been going around the school system, but everything's on the up and up.
It's
great.
That's good. Family's good. Everything else falls into line. That's good. Now, Jay.
Yes. How's everybody doing this week?
Yes, energy, doing great.
Yeah, man. We gotta get the thumb
some
screws out.
Action. Hello.
Yeah. Trying to keep it high. I was a little low last week. Preoccupied, so I'm gonna try to alleviate all of that.
All right.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, let's keep it going. Lou got the fly sweatshirt on today, hoodie.
Thank you, man. I love my design. Look, it's a controller. It's a PS5 controller that has drift in that.
I was about to say,
does
it have drift in it?
It has drift in
it. It does. It's built in. It's built in. You see my Eagle shirt? Congratulations to the Eagles. Getting to the Super Bowl. Yay! Come on, Jay.
Yeah, Philly, grease those poles.
Jay.
Grease those poles.
Yeah.
Jay's screen's locked up.
Yeah.
He's glitching right now.
Jay's going frozen.
Send me that meme, man.
Jay, who are you a fan of?
I'm happy for y'all. Y'all feel
he likes the Steelers.
Kind of what it's like to be what it's like to be Pittsburgh a little bit. You get a small.
I'll take that. Yeah, you can't hurt us this week, right? We won, so we feel good. That's okay.
I give it up. I give it up to Philly, man. Y'all definitely showed your strength, and I like Pat Mahomes. I like him. He's an outstanding athlete. Really good quarterback, but I really doubt that his offensive line has nothing for the smoke that's going to get brought to them by Philadelphia's D-line, period.
I just want to go real quick off of quarterbacks' looks and Jalen Hurts. I mean, winner, chicken dinner. All right.
Okay.
Look at this.
He's 12. He's 12. I could be his mother, I think. But like,
she got close to the mic and everything. She's like, "Oh,
I know.
Yeah.
See,
get some of that
I'm
young
glad
meat."
everybody else saw that too, right?
Remember what I told you
She's like-
about your dating and how it could change if
Yes.
you give give a brother a chance there. So
Yeah, I know.
ain't nobody.
And he's a light skinned brother, so it's like an ease in.
He's 12.
So,
Not quite too spicy for you. Just a little.
not yet.
No.
That's the mild sriracha sauce.
This kid
Yeah, not
ketchup is so spicy. I can't handle the
not
ketchup.
quite Wakanda, but like a Wakanda suburb.
It's like Atlanta.
So it's close.
It's like Atlanta, not Wakanda.
I just want everyone to know I have a full spice rack, okay? Full
Oh
spice rack.
man, she got the lemon pepper and everything.
I do have the lemon pepper. Thank you so much.
That was ambiguous, but yet specific. So we got what you're talking about. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Look at this shit.
Olivia's coming alive on the podcast.
See what happens
I'm
when you let
drinking
me
some
off the
chocolate
chain,
milk.
man. Let me off
Perking
the
me
leash.
up.
Hey, stay off the leash. Stay off, because we have fun. We ain't got Mike here tonight, so he ain't gonna be
I
arguing.
know, right? We can't pick on Mike falling asleep on us.
Yeah, we gotta pick on Liv trying to pick up 12-year-old light skinned
Yeah.
brothers.
He's like 25, though, for real. I'm
Yeah.
40. He's 25. I can't math. Someone do it for me.
Like
15?
Miss Olivia.
I could have
15,
been.
yes.
I could have been on MTV's 16 and Pregnant. He could be my kid. Like, this is it's too much.
You can pull it off, Liv. You can lie to him. Like, I'm 32. Yeah.
Just imagine, what's her name?
You into older women?
What,
You're the older women?
What's the singer's name?
You can ask him.
Every guy likes older
Lopez,
women. What you said?
To a certain point. He can't be like 80.
Like, hold on. I don't want no grandma. 10 years is the limit, though. 10 years.
10.
10 years. No. 10 years when you get to our age. When he's 25,
okay, right.
Right? He's still young.
What's the Lopez singer? What's her name? You know what I'm talking about? Jennifer Lopez, yeah. She was dating Drake. He wasn't nothing but a zygote when she was.
Listen, like
Talks about choked.
Drake was
this is the honest to God truth. Like once you're
she
in college,
he was
like college age and above, like you're legal to everyone above you. All right, like that's just the harsh reality of it.
That's true.
Like,
That's true.
You're an adult.
True. It may be immoral at times, but it's legal.
See, you make the decision, you live with it. Okay,
Yeah.
so like
Right.
if you're dating a guy or a girl that young, and like your old ass, like Olivia wants to be in bed by 9:30, he's up watching anime,
ready to go.
right? Well,
He's ready to go.
He's watching anime and shit, and like he's got the everything blessing. Like that's the decision that you made. You gotta live with it.
Yeah.
That's the good with the bad. All right, like he wants to go out and you're in your slippers and like,
and
And my robe.
watching what's the show you watch? Liv?
Watching
The
Hallmark
crime one?
Law and
Channel.
Order SVU.
Yeah, Law and Order.
No,
yeah.
I don't.
She's sitting back like this.
I thought you were going to say
Where are you going?
48 hours. What was it? The first 48.
First 48. True crime.
She gets off games for that. Like I gotta go watch Law and Order. I'm like, God damn.
Gotta go watch my programs.
Yeah, I know. All right, so
Enough of Jalen Hurts. Yeah. Jalen Hurts, if you or any of your team hears this, hit up Multiverse Unlimited on Facebook.
Yeah.
Even on Instagram. So
Jay wants to talk to you. Is he frozen?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, there he is. There he is. All right. So yeah, go Eagles. Yeah, we want them to win. As a Philadelphia fan, I'm still scared because the worst always happens here. So knock on wood. 2 weeks. Let's do it. All right. So, do we just want to jump in The Last of Us right off the bat, or we want to close it? Oh, okay.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
I don't mind it.
All right. Let's jump into it. Liv, you shook your head very quickly, so you go ahead. And,
Oh my
this is
god!
episode 3.
Episode 3.
Yeah. Did everybody watch?
Yeah. Did everyone watch?
Nope, I didn't get it. I didn't get a chance to watch in time. I was gonna watch it after work, but then life happened. Yeah.
Okay.
It was.
You can talk it. Yeah, go ahead. Talk about it. I'm gonna. Yeah. I'll unplug.
It was good. It was sad.
Agreed.
It was so sad. I cried.
It was so sweet, though.
It was so sweet. We could just
let me read. Let me
go.
Give me 1 second before you continue. I want to read what Rob sent in. He wanted this to be read on the podcast because he felt the same way we do.
Yeah.
He says, if you guys end up talking about episode 3 of The Last of Us, just let it be known. I thought it was the most heartwarming and heartbreaking episode of anything I've probably ever seen. So, yes, I agree with him 100%. Continue.
Someone's going to have to help me with the line because I can't remember right now off the top of my head. And I'm just calling him Ron Swanson.
That word. Bill.
What is that? What's his name in it? Bill?
Yeah, it's Bill.
Okay, so when he was talking about what was his boyfriend's name?
Frank.
When he was talking about Frank, and he said something along the lines of like he needed to, what was it, save him, or what was it? Do you guys remember? Because I cannot.
I do not recall.
Anyway, there was a line, and I was just like, I just turned into like a little crying mess. It was so.
Oh yeah, when he was basically saying, but when all this started, I hated the world.
Yes.
And I wanted everybody to burn, essentially.
Yeah.
He said, until I met Frank, and then I knew that I had to save him.
Right.
You know, yeah. And he was the reason why I was still here. And I was like,
yeah.
I'm with you on that.
It was a lot. It was
paraphrasing, of course.
Paraphrasing. It was a lot. It was heavy, but it was good. It was good.
Yeah.
Giving it an A+, man.
We didn't do grades last time.
So. No, well, if we were giving this, giving a grade, A+.
We'll pick it up. Okay.
This was definitely an amazing episode. It had almost no Ellie. Had almost why is his name slipping my mind right now?
Joel.
Yeah, no Joel. And I love the fact that they focused on these two people. They went away from the game story, which, like I said in a post, I'm happy they did because it gave us so much more story, so much more depth and background about this guy. Because in the game, he came across as a very gruff, angry, at the world type of person, which he was. His lover died, which would make anybody bitter. But in the show, it expanded on that, and they had such a great relationship. And his motivations and how he started, where he started, and where he ended up, two completely different people. And to show their relationship expand and grow and become something from one guy falling into a tiger pit into becoming, this man's life partner. And it was just so well written and great. And we got to see, at the end, you got to see Ellie put on that signature red shirt that she wears in the video game the whole time. It was all around. I give it an A+ also. I can't say anything bad about it. It was pretty amazing.
All right. I thought it was okay. And the reason why I didn't see a reason to deviate from the main story. The town which Bill was in, it was a entertaining stage. I'm more disappointed that we couldn't see that on screen, where they were actually running through the neighborhoods, running through the schools, running into the creature that they ran into the game. And I thought that this story could have waited because it's kind of similar to what, spoilers here. And I'm going to keep this high level to what Ellie is dealing with in the next game. Like, she has a relationship with someone, with a girl there at the town. And like this, I felt that story could have waited for them because that's a big part of the next part. But overall, the episode was good. Like, it was, the time jumps were used effectively. I liked it. I was just disappointed on what I didn't get, what I was expecting. And now I'm curious about what else they may change. But I didn't hate it. Just disappointed I didn't see what I thought was coming. So I give it.
Well, this is.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Give it a grade.
I give it a B+.
Wow. This is actually the second recorded time that they've deviated from the story. The first one being the spores communicating underground in this story. And I don't mind it because the writer of the game said, let's go this way. As opposed to some random dude that shows up at a meeting and says, how about we just do this? The writer said, let's take it this way. So that's why I personally can nod off. Be like, yeah, that's good. I dig it.
Yeah, and there have been little changes that I did not mind because dead clickers, they give off spores and they don't on this show. And the fungi talking to each other, whatever. I just, with the pace of the first two, which was kind of like middle of the road. It wasn't like a lot of action. It wasn't no action. This area was an action. This story, this chapter, like in the game, they were literally running out of the town with clickers, on the truck and everything, and it was a chase throughout the town for them to get to the next part. And
did they have to like pop the clutch in the truck to get it started?
Something like that, yeah. Because Joel and Bill ended up defending the truck as Ellie was getting it going down a hill or something. So it wasn't terrible. Again, this is nothing against that story. It's just what I missed. Now there'll be more action in the next segment, hopefully. But yeah, let's keep it going.
Now, is this show making you want to go back and play the game, or at the least go on YouTube and watch a playthrough of it?
Oh no, I have been wanting to play the game. I actually was at the menu this evening. I ended up playing God of War instead because that's what I'm playing right now. But yeah, like I'll give it a fourth playthrough. Still debating the second one.
Are you going to turn on casual mode, or are you going to go through like hard mode?
Hard mode. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if I go back through and play, it'll only be my second time.
Okay.
I'll probably turn on casual mode and just enjoy the story and get some easy kills and take some screenshots of all the kills.
I've got a great clip of me, aka Joel, throat punching a clicker from back in the day. And I do love a good throat punch. So
no surprise, honestly.
It's her go-to threat at work. I only play games on hard if possible. I don't want to cut through it quick. They cost too much for me to beat them in like 2 weeks or something.
I mean, but you've already played this particular title. This will be your fourth time. I mean, at this point, you're playing it for the fun of it, not really. You've already got your trophies and all the rest of that shit. That's just me personally. That's just the way that I do it. If I play one game and if I go back in, even on Game Plus, if I play a Game Plus with all my stats turned up, I'll turn the difficulty down just to enjoy the rest of it, just to cruise through. Nothing against it. There's no rule against it.
I dig it. It's I used to play like stuff on normal. A friend of mine years ago, I forgot the reason he gave to me where I was just like, yeah, I agree with that. I'm just going to do everything on hard from this point on, and it's just what I do. Like, not the hardest extreme one, but like now it's like easy, normal, hard, and they always put some weird name by the extreme one, like kiss your mother goodbye easy, level. Yeah,
it's like easy, normal, hard, and then Popeye's biscuit with no water. It's basically
we'll take
the hardest. Yeah, that's the hardest level.
We'll take that one.
The saltine challenge.
And so Tasha and Jay have not seen it. So Tasha, you back?
Yes.
All right. Okay. So Last of Us is still rolling, and that's good. All right. So what we got here? So There's a lot of Seth Rogen news the last couple of days.
This dude,
Seth Rogen been talking shit.
Yeah, like it's good for him though. Like he gave us something to talk about. We like to talk about things here. We'll start with the not so fun one. He has come out and said that the Marvel movies are geared towards kids. Which is funny because my wife was just complaining about the language in Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. So, what do you guys think, Lou? Hold on, let's see who. Yeah, go ahead, Lou.
Yeah, man. I think he's wrong. He is falling in line with with what I said last week about Kevin Feige. Rogan's falling in that dumbass bucket right now.
Mm-hmm.
They're not made for kids. They're made for adults that haven't grown up yet, like us. We just enjoy, there's a lot of cussing and violence that goes on. I mean, I won't let my sons watch certain action scenes in movies because there's just too much of it, and they mimic things that they see. And the last thing I want to see is my 7-year-old swinging a hammer at my 5-year-old. That's the last thing I want to see. Mm-hmm. But I think Rogan's just making noise. And personally, I'm going on record with saying this. I think Rogan, he's voicing a character on Invincible 2, right? Season 2.
He did on this first season too. I forgot the name of that character. Who the guy who's talking to on the moon? That alien.
Alien dude.
Yeah. But I think that Rogan is making noise right now because season 2 of Invincible is about to come out, and having his name out there. Seth Rogen says XYZ. People start to look up Seth Rogen. They figure out he's been on Invincible, and it gets that show a little bit of pub. That's just me. I mean, he may feel this way, but in show business, any publicity is good publicity because it drives your name. But bottom line, I think he's an idiot for making a statement like that.
Okay, all right. Jay, what you got?
I'm kind of agreeing with Lou for the most part. It does sound like he's trying to generate some buzz for a project that's coming up for himself. Is there a point to be made with what he said? I guess there's some kind of a point to be made. I mean, it's not necessarily for kids. Maybe they're not the most cerebral entertainment, but it is what it is. It's comic book movies. People enjoy it. People go to the movies to enjoy themselves. They don't, they don't want to come out with any 40 and they don't want to be thinking about who had sex with their mom and all that. They just want to. They don't want to contemplate the universe and trying to find the square root of whatever. They just want to watch some people do some fun stuff in a movie. There's nothing wrong with that.
I agree.
Eat a dick, Seth.
Yeah.
No, we stop.
God damn.
I didn't want to say that because I haven't been enjoying Marvel movies that much anyway, so I don't really care.
Yeah, I'll save it for when I have to say about that. What were you about to say, Jay? Go ahead.
Oh, well, I was just rambling. You know me. How many movies have I abstained from this last?
It's funny you say that. Yeah, I was watching Black Panther and starting it tonight because my wife hadn't seen it, and I was like, I don't know if I can watch this again.
Yeah.
So, Tosh, what do you think?
Yeah. Geared, it meant for kids, no, but I do think that it's kind of padded down so that kids can watch it. All Marvel movies, I mean, it's the Disney umbrella, so Disney's going to kind of be soft with their films. We're just slowly starting to see Disney go into a little more serious stuff. Like they're going to keep, they say, Deadpool with the R rating and keeping that darker tone. But for kids, no, I wouldn't agree with that. I'm not sure if Seth is trying to compare, like you guys were saying, Marvel to Invincible, where I'm like, okay, well, not every superhero story has to be dark and bloody and gritty. Some are more lighthearted. If Seth is not really a comic book reader, I'm not saying I am, but if he's not a comic book reader, then he doesn't really understand the tones of what Marvel brings versus what other comic brands bring in terms of tone.
I don't think he is a reader because there is a term for what he was looking for. He used the wrong term. Olivia?
So, Tosh, one thing you said was really interesting about Disney being soft. Look at every original fairy tale, right? So, like Cinderella, do you guys know what happened in the real Cinderella? Mm-hmm. The one sister.
No, tell me.
Oh, so when they were trying on the glass slippers, the one sister, I believe, she cut off her toe to get the slipper to fit. And the other one cut off part of her heel to get the slipper to fit. Disney absolutely isn't putting. Look at your face. Disney absolutely is not putting that in a kids movie.
To your point, Liv, I just want to add on to what you're saying. The Little Mermaid, the original story, that's bad too.
That one's really bad. Yeah,
most of those fairy tales are real wild.
Right?
So they switched around a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Anyone go read? If anyone hasn't read them, go read the original fairy tales. They're
what was the grouping? It was they're under a name.
Grimm fairy tales, isn't it? Or Hans Christian Andersen?
Hans Christian
Andersen.
Yeah. I think it's the two of them. But yeah, so they're really messed up. It's also like when people tell me Harry Potter's for kids. All right. Sure it is. Maybe the first 3-ish books. Mm-hmm. But then, spoiler alert for, I don't know why, but once Voldemort comes back in the 4th one, done. That is absolutely not anywhere near for children anymore. It is fucked up. Just saying.
Yeah, didn't JK start gearing the writing towards the kids that, like, let's say if a child, the average age of a child that picked up the first Harry Potter was like 9 or 10, then her writing progressed as the books went, as the kids were aging. So you were up into the teenage, 13, 14 year range by the time 3 or 4 came out. My wife was telling me this because she was explaining to me how the writing happened, and she progressed the writing as the age demographic rose. That's why it became darker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it did. So it's Harry Potter's not for children.
It was like everyone after. I'm just going off the movie experience here. Like everyone after Azkaban, like he was limping to the final. Like when the semester was over, it's like
no, even Azkaban, he was limping. Well, remember the?
Well, I was going to say somebody died. Nobody died in Azkaban, did they?
The black I don't remember anybody. Was that Azkaban with the black guy?
Sirius died in.
Sirius
died in movie 3.
Yeah, the 5th one. Yeah. But everybody died. Like it seemed like every year after.
Yeah, someone's always dying.
Yeah, it's like that's how they close the school year. Yeah, going to a funeral or somebody dying, falling out the tower, and.
Whoa! Dumbledore did not fall out of the tower. Snape killed him. Holy shit! You're acting like the man just was like.
Yeah, he fell out.
He fell out of the tower.
He fell out.
Did he Joffrey it? Not Joffrey. It was the other kid.
No, Hans Gruber pulled a reverse card and threw his ass off the top.
Uno reverse.
You hit him with an Uno reverse card.
Like not this time.
You're going. He's like Reverso Patronum.
And see, it's funny because like all that stuff was like that counts as a high school movie. I think.
What, Harry Potter?
Yeah.
They're like middle school. They're like 12. They're like 12 when they go in there. 11, 12.
By the time they left?
By the time they left, yeah.
He was 30.
No, they're like 17 when they leave. But when they go in, they're like 12.
How many years was he there?
They're there for 7 years.
7, yeah.
Did they fail a couple grades or something? What's going on?
No.
Right? Got held back.
No.
Some dumb magicians.
Well, so back to Seth. What's it, Rogen? That's the Seth I'm talking about. Yeah. I don't. They're not for kids. They're not for kids, but they are for casual fans easier to digest for the wider for a wider fan base. Like I think that's what they're guilty of. It's not everything. It's not everything, but it's most of the stuff. I would say the TV shows. Like as I look back on that last phase, like I can almost forgive most of the movies. There were some attempts at new stuff, but the shows, no, I have no forgiveness there. And you know, they need to look at that. But that's what I think they're guilty of, if anything. But children, no. A lot of adult content in TV shows and the movies. So no, Seth. You know, you gotta get your thoughts together. Come correct. So, the fun part, which we're talking about this, Jay, before you got on. I love high school movies. Like I love them to death, and I think it's high school, magical time. You know, your life can go in a bunch of different directions. You meet people who you might end up being friends for life with. You know, I have a bunch of friends. I went to. I'm going to protect my identity. I went to Hogwarts, and I made a bunch of friends there. I still talk to now. Like I'm 42 years old, and I still talk to these people like every day. And I've known some of these people since I was like 13. But he said that the last great high school movie.
Seth did?
Yeah, Seth. So yeah, last great high school movie was Superbad. So I want to talk about if that's true, and then guys, let's get maybe 3 or 5 your top high school movies. Hey, we gotta think about it now.
Yeah.
So Jay, you go first.
Don't let me go first.
Okay.
This is new to him. Don't let him go first.
I gotta do some research first.
Liv, you ready?
Yeah. I could probably go.
Go.
So what am I doing first? My first 3?
Well, is he right? And give us some of your favorites.
No, I'm going to say no, he's not right because I don't know. Now, granted, this one was a little more geared towards the females because it was 2 female leads. But Booksmart, I don't know if anyone saw that. So it's Jonah Hill's sisters actually in it. Her name I cannot remember right now. She played Monica Lewinsky in
oh wow.
that show that was on FX. So it's her. It is so fun. I've probably watched it like 3 times, and I cried because I'm laughing so hard. So no, I don't think Superbad was the last one per se, but I guess Superbad was geared more towards quote unquote the boys, if you will, right? But no, Booksmart was funny as hell. So someone watch that. But if I've got to pick a top 3, are we counting Clueless?
Of course.
Okay, Clueless for sure.
So what is a high school? Is it just anybody if it's taking place primarily in a high school?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So Clueless, Breakfast Club. Oh wait, or do I want to go 16 Candles?
You have
there's too many options.
You're talking my jam right now. Those are 2 of my favorites.
Yeah, Breakfast Club's so good. 16 Candles is so good too, though. I don't know. Yeah. Clueless is definitely one of them. Clueless is just, and oh God, why can't I think of it? The one, Amanda. God damn it!
Oh, Can't Hardly Wait.
Come on. Thank you. Oh, my God, the name was completely escaping my head. That one is definitely my siblings and I could probably repeat that movie word for word at one point in our lives. So it's got to be Clueless, Can't Hardly Wait, and I'm having a real hard time between Breakfast Club and 16 Candles, for real.
So let me ask you, you're probably going to answer it the way you just have, but do you like Can't Hardly Wait better than American Pie?
Oh, yeah. Like if someone was like, watch one of them, I'd watch Can't Hardly Wait. I do love American Pie, though, too.
The first one.
Yeah. And, fun fact. So,
love these.
Not Another Teen Movie, right? Has everyone seen Not Another Teen Movie?
Yes.
So that what?
I didn't know you love that movie so much.
Oh yeah, so that's where my gamer tag comes from.
Oh, I didn't know.
You're such an ass. So when that came, I guess it was when it came out or around when it came out. I was a waitress at Friendly's. I'll say that. I'm allowed to say that, I think.
The ice cream place?
Yes, the ice cream place. I was a waitress there for years.
They're extinct now.
Pretty much. And if you do find one, don't go to them. It's disgusting. Anyway, I was a waitress there, and I know my hair is blonde right now, but I used to have long brown hair, and I wore it in a ponytail. And my supervisor would seat my tables and say, "Janie Briggs will be right with you." I had a name tag that said Janie the whole 9. I went with it.
Oh, wow.
I rolled with it. And then when I got my PlayStation and I had to get a gamer tag, I was like, what should I do? And I was like, shit, Janie Briggs. And here we are 20 years later, probably. And I'll respond to Janie or Briggs whenever. Whenever. You guys can call me Janie this whole time and I'll just, yeah. So anyway, fun fact about a high school movie and me. There you go. But yeah, so I'm going to go 16 Candles. 16 Candles
is your number 3.
Can't Hardly Wait and Clueless.
All right. I'm with it.
All right.
I didn't realize how many high school movies I actually like.
Yeah, you pulled it up too, right? You got it up on your phone.
Yeah, I'm sitting here looking like, okay.
It's a lot, bro.
It is a lot.
You said Clueless. Clueless, okay.
Yeah.
Alicia Silverstone was so adorable in that movie.
She was.
My bad.
Lou, you ready?
Yeah, man.
Let's go.
Superbad came out in 2007. Mm-hmm. Going through just a quick list of what high school movies have come out since 2007. Personally speaking, I would have to agree with Rogan on this one because there haven't been a whole lot that absolutely stand out and that are so quotable when it comes to compared to Superbad. Everybody knows who McLovin is. You can talk to almost anybody on the planet right now, probably from age 50 down to probably early 20s, late 20s. You can ask who McLovin is, and they'll know who McLovin is. It's just the way that it rolls. He's right on this count. I think Superbad was the best movie since between 2007 and now. Now, my top 3 high school movies. Oh my gosh. Ferris Bueller's Day Off, which is one of my favorite movies.
That was on my list.
Yeah.
It's on mine too.
She took Can't Hardly Wait, which is that's an awesome movie.
So good.
10 Things I Hate About You. And going way, way back with Patrick Duffy, we talked about this on Cold Mike, Can't Buy Me Love.
Okay.
So that's a very old one. That was in that was before or during Ferris Bueller's Day Off. So yeah. Old movies.
I like Dempsey in that one. There's another movie he had with the pizza shop.
Mystic Pizza?
No. It was like he was the
same character in a different movie.
Yeah, he was pretty much. He was like sleeping with. Was he sleeping with women?
It's Patrick Dempsey?
Yeah. They were like ordering pizza, but they were really ordering
Loverboy?
him.
Oh yeah, he was like
Loverboy?
a
Say it again.
Loverboy?
Yes, love that movie too.
Kirstie Alley was in it.
Was she?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Yeah, she was
and
the
Carrie
one that,
Fisher.
Yes.
Was that his girlfriend? Who was his girlfriend?
I don't know.
I'm gonna look at it real quick. There it is.
Oh man, I'll totally. Man. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
I want to change one of my picks.
Okay.
I still want to stick with Ferris Bueller. What was the other one? It's Ferris Bueller, Can't Buy Me Love, and the number 2 one. What was the number 2 one?
10 Things I Hate About
10 Things I Hate. 10 Things I Hate About You. I want to change that one to Varsity Blues.
Oh, Varsity Blues was good.
Good pick.
Yeah, I want to change that to Varsity Blues.
There's just too many. There's too many of these movies.
There really are.
Line it down to 3.
Yeah, I have a football one in high school too, and I thought you were about to say
it's probably Titans.
Nah. Fun fact: I hate that movie.
Oh, you do? You hate Titans?
So I don't hate it. I hate parts of it.
Okay.
And like the part when they're dancing onto the field, like it's cringy for me, and it's just like, come on, guys. Anyway, you ready, Jay?
I'm ready. Oh well, am I ready? Do you want me to say mine? Okay. Well, I haven't been able to mark it down to 3, but I have a list, and maybe I'll be able to pare it down by the time I'm done reading through my list.
Mm-hmm.
So far I have Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Sky High, Into the Spider-Verse, The Karate Kid, Coolie High, Napoleon Dynamite, Teen Wolf, House Party, and Weird Science.
House Party.
Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah. All right, so I'm not. I'm not typing all that.
What about Juice? Remember Juice?
Juice.
Oh, y'all gotta stop! That's spoiling all mine. You gotta narrow it down, Jay. I'm not typing up all that.
All right, yeah, I told you that was. I'm trying to narrow it down as I'm going through Google.
Oh,
I think I'm going to go with somebody already has Ferris Bueller's Day Off, so I won't keep giving that love. Everybody knows that movie's great, so I'll go with Sky High. I think I'm gonna do Juice because that's just I watch that all the time anyway. And for the last one, what could be my last one? Let's say House Party.
Yeah,
that's what I'm gonna say.
Classic.
Those are my 3.
So Sky High might also be one of the better superhero movies.
It might be
made by DC or Marvel. I love that. I love that movie. Yeah.
But I think of that movie, I hear one word.
What's that?
Sidekick.
The girl was in that from The Flash.
Yeah, Penelope. Yeah. Not Penelope. Whatever.
Yeah, you know, talking about the cold girl.
Yeah.
Tasha looking like an undercover Avenger. What you got?
Oh boy. Okay. Clearly, I'm out of time. I was just like, okay, let me see if I can scroll through, find anything else. Okay, so for me, definitely Mean Girls.
Yeah, I forgot about Mean Girls. That is a
Mean Girls for sure.
Top-notch movie.
Yeah.
I liked Juno. I know some people kind of don't, but I enjoyed Juno.
Oh, Juno was groundbreaking. That kicked down a lot of it pissed a lot of people off.
It did.
And I think it was needed because that's what cinema's supposed to do. Go ahead.
I have 5. Easy A.
Oh, hold on. Now, if I would
how'd you get 5?
Because if I would have asked you for 5, you would say,
I know. But internet. Okay, so third one would be either Easy A, Bring It On, or Dead Poet Society. Apparently, Dead Poet Society is a high school movie.
I mean, it is.
Is that college or high school though?
Is it college?
It's a school.
A private school? Is that a private school?
Yeah, I think it's a private school.
Yes,
I was thinking of something else. I was thinking of the other movie where he was solving the equation on the chalkboard.
Good Will Hunting.
Yeah, Good Will Hunting.
Tasha, give me 3. I'm not. You can't have 5 tonight. Yeah.
So Mean Girls. Bring It On.
Of course, something I didn't type. Okay.
Oh crap! Let's do Dead Poet Society.
Okay.
Well, Weekend at Bernie's be a high school movie? Nah.
No. That is full-grown adults walking around with a corpse. That movie, when you think about that movie...
That was work stuff. Yeah, that was work
stuff.
That
was 100%.
That was work stuff, yeah.
When you think about that movie, the second one especially, what the fuck? Like, I watched that movie a lot as a kid, right? And then I grow up and I watch it again and I go, what the fuck?
Yeah, what a bunch of dumbasses.
They're walking around with a corpse?
I love the first one. Yeah, I love the first one. The second one's just ridiculous.
I mean, it absolutely was, but that was what I watched the most as a kid.
But, I mean, of course, like this is the definition of studios. Like, it made money. Like, we need more money. Yeah, we need more money. Like, I don't care if he's stinks and he's decomposing. Like
Right.
you need to dig him out.
Dig him up. Take him to, what was it, a voodoo?
Yeah, it was just...
Take him to like a voodoo queen or whoever we took him to and reanimate him. Mm-hmm. Sunglasses, music, headphones, go. I was like, what? As a kid, I'm like, this is so funny. No.
Yeah. And some things like you just don't like.
It's like a felony. I think it's a felony.
Well, the first one, the woman has sex with him. And then she comes down all satisfied and everything. And they're downstairs like
I'm done.
Yeah, they're like, what?
I forgot all about this movie.
Yeah, they're like, it's over. Like, we're busted. And she comes down smoking a cigarette and everything. And
that rigor mortis, boy. Dude. Man, that boy packing.
So much ridiculous.
Gave her that meat.
Right?
Oh, my God.
Yeah. All right. So, listen,
moving on.
Yeah,
we're waiting on you.
So Friday Night Lights. I like that movie a lot. Friday Night Lights, and what was the other? I was going to say American Pie. Third one, that's you guys stole all of mine. I'm going first next time. I'm doing Ferris because I love that movie.
That movie's a classic.
Yeah, it's like between that and House Party, but I'm gonna go more with Ferris because like with these movies, like I love the high school movies. Like I overthink things and think whatever. But high school, you kind of go on your different paths. Like sometimes everybody's not going the same direction you're going, and I know like the movies that I selected, the friends or whatever, it's like final year, they're going their different ways. Like, they're like, let's live it up this year, or, we're not going to have this again. And while you may stay in contact with these people, like, it's not going to be the same as when you're in high school.
No, but those, I agree with you. I'm still really good friends with guys that I went to high school with, guys that played sports with. Mm-hmm. And we remained friends. We've been friends since we were 15 years old. Mm-hmm. And, we lost touch, but we came back together. Yeah. But I'm like you, man. I mean, those are the memories. Those guys know you. Mm-hmm. They know you before you were you, before you knew who you are, Right. And they honestly keep me in check. You know what I mean? And high school did that because they became your friends when you were an awkward kid. Mm-hmm. And they were just awkward as you were, and you just happened to have things in common,
Yeah, and what the group I have is, we were before social media, so like, exactly. If you ain't getting anybody's number or whatever, got updated information, you could lose these people. But we all stayed. We went to Temple, Lincoln, and there might be another school in there, but we all came back to Philly, like. Got everybody's information. Like the guys from high school, I know their wives. I've seen their kids grow up. They're all in the right things and everything. But that high school, you're young, you doing whatever, no responsibilities. It was just your friends, the girls, the school, just that period of time, and then you're moving on to the next level, so to speak. So I do love high school movies just for that fact. Thank you, Seth Rogen. Rogen, right? We're talking about Rogen or Green? Seth
Rogen.
Yes,
Rogen.
Yeah.
No, Seth Green is in one of.
Seth Green is in. Can't hardly wait.
My wife loves Seth Green.
Amanda. That wasn't him. That was Peter Facinelli.
So that guy looks like Tom Cruise's stunt double, and he was in.
Peter Facinelli?
Yeah, I think he looks like he could be related to Tom Cruise. Anyway,
no.
Listen, he was in a show with Bill Bellamy.
You offended the hell out of her.
Listen, he was in a show with Bill Bellamy called Fastlane or something. It used to be on Fox.
Oh, I remember that show.
I love that show. That show was great. It was so good.
Bruckheimer show because everything blew up.
It was,
Fastlane.
Okay, yeah. And I think their boss was a Baywatch chick. I can't remember what.
Yeah, it's
Is it,
Yasmin Bleeth.
Yes,
that's her name. He was also like the state.
Yeah, it was. It was very. I remember that was one of the reasons why it got canceled. It was so expensive.
every car in every episode would like this.
Oh my god!
It landed on his hood.
If you've never watched that, please check that show out. I love it.
He also was in the Twilight series. Thank you.
That's another set of movies I just want to watch.
The dad.
I want to watch Sparkling Vampires.
Don't watch them. They're absolute garbage.
So, listen, it's my guilty pleasure, right? Because me and my wife, we just ripped the movie.
Yeah, keep that to yourself.
No. Listen,
I don't want to lose no respect for you, bro.
Listen. You won't.
Let him talk.
Sparkling Vampires.
But see, okay, let me get to the funny part because that let
him finish.
We were watching. And he's so miserable. He's talking to Bella, trying to convince her that he's some horrible diamond sparkly beast. And I'm like, dude, you're fucking covered in diamonds. Yeah. You're trying to convey I'm some monster and everything. And that's what me and my wife
walk around looking like a Jesus piece.
Right. Dude, you look great. Okay? Don't try to sell us this shit.
You look like a Calvin Klein model. And you're fucking
I want whatever you got. I want it.
Yeah,
I'm talking about looking like a sparkly diamond.
Dude,
I would love to look like that. I mean, I don't know if you guys know,
he had the little ab cuts over his hip bones.
Edward, calm down. All right,
calm down, Edward.
Calm down.
I always call Cedric Diggory.
She's all over you. She's in the forest with you. You do whatever you want out here. Dude, she trusts you.
You climbing trees.
Mm-hmm. He's give him a back.
So listen, me and my wife watch movies and we really just rip them the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And, that's our bonding experience. And Twilight is a guilty pleasure movie. You got a guilty pleasure movie, and you're just afraid to say it.
First of all, it's one of the.
I don't have enough confidence. Why do I have a guilty pleasure movie? I don't know.
Everybody does.
I have to think about it if I do or not.
No, this is the next segment: guilty pleasure show or movie. Yeah, Liv, you ready? Who's ready? Lou, you look like you got something on your mind. Go ahead and say it. Say it.
Go, Lou, go.
All right, guilty pleasure movie. There's not really one. There are a handful. Twilight is actually one of them. And I honestly don't know why. I think it's really cheesy, but I like the way that they did the werewolves, and I think that's one of the reasons why I like.
Were they just like wolves?
Yeah, well, yeah, they were. But they were really big, though. Really big.
They were gigantic, and they were big wolves, and they were
Rottweilers.
No,
they were gigantic wolves. But I dug the fact that they were the indigenous people, and that's the best of.
Ain't that kind of racist though?
No,
that's like making black people like chickens or something.
How in the hell is that like making black people chickens?
What in the hell?
How is being a wolf a bad thing, man?
I don't know. It
was part of their heritage and their.
It's part of the heritage. Yeah, they became that because the vampires.
All the black people gonna be weremonkeys or something.
Oh my god!
Damn!
Jay said that.
Yeah, that was Jay, Pat, and the rest of us are just in awe right now. Shock and awe.
Turn to a giant silverback. A sparkle.
No, go back to Lou. Go back to Lou.
I'm too white for this. Make it stop.
Oh shit!
Stop edit. Right. Stop edit here.
Yeah, right.
I heard a thing that you should make a click noise to show where you fucked up to edit.
Right.
Oh man.
Go ahead. You said Twilight.
Twilight's one of them. There are a bunch of high school movies that that falls into a high school movie.
Oh yeah, technically.
Okay, The Notebook is actually one of my guilty pleasure movies.
Never watched it.
So. You watching that by yourself? Just watching it just to cry. You ain't got a woman with you or nothing.
Well, I'm not gonna get too sentimental.
Hold on, Lou. Hold on. I got you, man. Jay, we are in a safe spot right now, and you were You're like, I know. He said, I'm judging.
You have no idea. You need to learn what that echo switch is and use it a lot more often.
Y'all can't see Lou. Lou's this big, he's a gym looking in shape dude, bald head. You can see him sitting at home on the couch with like popcorn and bonbons, just crying over the notebook, watching those doves fly in that little lake. Come on, man.
Speaking of doves cry, Under the Cherry Moon is one of my guilty movies too. Guilty pleasure movies.
Oh, that's not a guilty pleasure though. That's Prince.
It's Prince, yeah.
Does that get my right off?
You get right off on that.
The reason why I like The Notebook, I'm an old school cat, and I'm a sucker just for feeling, and the love that they showed for each other for all those years. I mean, even if it is made up, the shit gets to you, and it reminds you of why you're here. And if you have a partner in your life, then that's the reason why you're there, and that's the whole thing. And that's why, that's why I dig it, because it reminds me of what I need to be doing.
Well said. Well said.
See, that's a man.
Well said.
That's
still cringy, but well said.
Oh man.
I'm just messing with you.
We're gonna come back to Jay.
We're gonna have a big.
He's gonna last, and then we're gonna roast the shit out of him.
Yeah.
So pick wisely, sir.
Yeah, you're on the menu.
We're coming.
Tasha.
Yes.
What you got? You got any guilty pleasure movies, TV shows? See a little smart. What you got?
I don't know if I want to broadcast.
You don't want to share. You don't want to share.
It may be a safe space between the 5 of us, but not the rest of the internet.
All right. So put it in the chat right here. We'll just judge off that. Put it in the chat.
We won't judge you.
Okay.
We'll leave that to Jay.
Yeah, I was going to say, Judge Joe Brown over here will do it.
Yeah.
But the rest of us won't.
Got Judge Dredd. I am the law.
We're waiting. Anticipation.
I am the law.
All I will say is that this is a show that is meant for children. Like TVY7 children. Yeah. But I'm not going to say the title. I mean, I've heard adults like it too, but I don't know if any other adults.
Rick and Morty, I'm gonna smack you.
It's absolutely not Rick and Morty.
I put it in the chat of the Riverside chat. Oops.
Okay. You're fine. Oh, I see. I dig that.
Yeah, that would have been.
That gets play in my house.
I've never seen it. But I would like to state, as an adult, not recently, but as an adult, I used to watch regularly Fairly Odd Parents. I did not have kids with me. I don't even have kids.
Redo.
Fairly Odd Parents was machine. Okay.
I loved Fairly Odd Parents. Yeah.
I love my now 20-something-year-old kids used to love watching that, and they would always, like, being kids, they would screw something up and they would just holler, redo. Mm-hmm. And so then it was funny.
Dexter's Lab too. That was another one I used to watch all the time.
Yeah.
DD. Why are you in my laboratory?
Yeah. That's not on my list, but I was just letting Tasha know it's not just you. It's okay.
It's not just you.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Is that all you had? That's all you're willing to share?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's it.
All right, Olivia.
Yo, I gotta say Twilight too. I'm sorry. I just gotta come out.
It's all good.
It's so bad. It is hot garbage. But I can't stop when it's on. So like a month and a half ago, the guy I was dating at the time, we were sitting there watching TV and it came on and I said, no, you just got to watch this one, whatever. We ended up watching the whole, we watched like maybe 30, 40 minutes of it and he's pausing it and roasting. Turns on something else. I guess he got sick of it. And I was like, he turned on Bad Santa and I go, yo, this isn't funny. Turn Twilight back on. Like it was, and finished it just because like you said, Q, it was just like, so easy to just rip apart and just laugh.
It's fun.
It is. But the last 2 movies, because it's like the 3rd book or whatever it was, 4th book, whatever. I will get sucked into those and just watch. And I'm like, this is stupid. But
even the cringy, I just bonded with your newborn baby cringy.
Which what the fuck is that? But yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I would also say I read those books when they came out. I read them. Mm-hmm. Something was wrong with me. I think I was going through Harry Potter withdrawal. Don't judge. And I tried to read them again, and I threw them out. Like I couldn't do it. So yeah, Twilight, definite guilty pleasure. And all my shitty horror movies too that I love.
Yeah. So I'm gonna jump in on that. Like we're gonna save Jay for last because we're gonna shame him.
I'm trying to think of something. I'm thinking.
All right, so look, I'm gonna jump in on the Twilight as one of mine because like it is ridiculous. The movie is ridiculous, but it's a well produced, like they live in these nice homes and like like
that's the definition of generational wealth.
They're in school, but they go wherever they want, and at one point, like I don't know why Edward stayed with Bella. I thought she was terrible with the whole Jake. What was the guy's name?
Jacob.
Yeah, I'm like, he's a very patient man. I don't know if I would have married this woman. Like, it's
he was like 100 and something years old. He's got nothing but time. That's also creepy. But let's not get into that.
Right, because Bella was creepy too.
They're all creepy.
They were all creepy.
Bella had asthma and she needed an inhaler because her breathing was.
Yo, her acting.
Yeah. So I'm with the Twilight, and like I'm gonna even touch on Lou's romantic movie thing. I like I mentioned this movie to people for a number of reasons. Wicker Park, like I love that.
Oh, movie. You made me watch that. That was good.
So like I got like you remember on Glory when Denzel had the one tear when he was getting whipped? Like I had the one tear at the end of that movie.
I'm not calling Wicker Park a guilty pleasure though.
See, but it's like I'm saying that movie brings out emotion in me as a man. So like the other thing.
And I forgot men can't have emotion because y'all.
Certain. I'm embracing the emotion. You got to express yourself. All right. So. The other thing with that movie is, like, if you have a problem with someone, talk to them directly. Do not go through other people or, email or text messages or whatever. Like, if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. Talk to the person directly to resolve the issue. Like, don't get a third party involved or whatever. But I'm going to go with Twilight and Wicker Park. I love Wicker Park to death. So I'm going to kiss my ass if you got a problem with that. Jay.
All right, I think I have one.
I can't wait.
And I don't know how, like...
It doesn't matter what it is. Okay. We're roasting you.
So my guilty pleasure, it's a more recent movie. And I'll say it's Battleship. I love watching that movie.
What, Rihanna?
Yeah, I watch it all the time.
Trash.
You know who else is in Battleship?
I watch it all the time.
Alexander Skarsgård.
At the end where the dude with the cut off leg comes up, he starts fighting the alien. I'm like...
So the $20 that movie made in the theater, that was you.
It was me. It was me. I gave them all 20.
Trash.
That was including the tip.
And they made the Fast and the Furious franchise. I can't.
No, because they got better.
Well, I mean, it's ridiculous, right?
Tokyo Drift, and then
when did
Tokyo Drift? Exactly, it's absolute trash.
That's when it jumped the shark. Tokyo Drift. That's when it went.
It did.
That was so early.
But it got back on the track. It started to turn. I don't know when it started to turn because the last one was hard to get through for me. But the one when
they went to space in the last one, didn't they? They got
did.
Space.
But listen, the one with Dom and what was his character who passed away? What was his?
Oh yeah,
Paul Walker.
Yeah, when they went to Mexico, like that one that was really good. That kind of brought it back, and then they went all what's that movie? What's that movie with Mos Def and Mark Wahlberg?
The Italian Job.
Yeah,
the Five Brothers.
No. He said Italian Job. Yeah, because they ripped off of that movie. After that. Yeah, they started doing. Yeah, they did.
Most Def was left ear.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Okay. Like
yeah.
I guess
I tried to watch Battleship. That it was
any bad action movie. I love action movies. So
yeah. I mean, I can't really say anything. I love the ridiculousness of like
stupid.
It was dumb. It was terribly dumb. It was the dumbest thing I've ever seen, but I watch it all the time.
So the common thread is that you enjoying the stupidity of these movies as you're watching. You're comfortable with it.
What are those other ones? Pacific Rim? Is that it?
Oh, I love those.
And, no. There's another one. I believe it's called Atlantic Rim.
It's called Atlantic Rim. And that's trash.
I haven't seen that. Sounds like
I've seen that. Yeah,
that whole movie was shot.
Atlantic Rim.
That whole movie was shot on an iPhone 6.
Yeah, it sounded like they did that with models.
Yeah,
trash.
It was garbage.
Absolute trash. Alexander Skarsgård's in Battleship, which is why I tried to watch it, and yeah, I couldn't do it.
No, that's one of those movies. That's one of those movies that you would watch on sub.
You got the old guys getting the old Battleship together.
You still trying? You really trying to sell this movie? Like, if I end up watching this movie this week, it's gonna be your damn fault. Okay,
you're gonna enjoy it. You're gonna love it too.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait till the springtime, and I'm gonna turn that on, and then I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna watch the grass grow, and I'm probably gonna enjoy watching that grass grow.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it.
Nah,
it even had love in there too. It had love just for you. The guy he broke into that convenience store to get that girl the little Mexican sandwich.
So he committed a felony.
Bro, you're gonna have to explain the scene better than that. You were the only one in America who saw that movie. Okay, no.
He broke into the bodega to get the little hottie, the little what does Deadpool like?
Wait, what movie?
Chimichanga?
What movie you talking? Wait, you still talking about Battleship?
Battleship, yeah. He broke into the store to get the girl the chimichanga.
The chimichanga.
Because he loved her. That was his feelings. He was expressing himself.
Did he get it for Rihanna? Or was
he got it for Liam Neeson's daughter,
Brooklyn Decker.
He tried to marry her at the end.
Brooklyn Decker.
Yeah, she was in it.
Really?
Yeah.
See, it had Liam Neeson. Come on, man. The movie was great.
Liam Neeson isn't enough to give me a watch that.
No. The only time I really like Liam is either he had a lightsaber or he was hunting people down because one of his family members slipped up, got taken.
You see the one with him on the plane? That was good till the end.
What was the one on the plane?
I forgot what it was called.
I'll remember.
It was in the same ilk as the Taken movies.
Yeah, it's a cut and paste job.
Yeah. I haven't seen it, but I kind of want to watch it and see if Sam Jackson's in there and finding snakes.
I'm sick of these motherfucking snakes.
That
would be so good. I love it.
Nonstop. That's what it's called.
Okay.
And he had one. He had another one which was surprisingly good on Netflix called Ice Road. The Ice Road.
Ice Road. I watched that too.
That was good.
That one was good. Yeah.
Hey, Lawrence Fishburne. He stopped in real quick, got his couple mil, and bounced. Killed me within the first 15 minutes.
Brothers don't live long.
I don't know why he was in that movie. It wasn't even a hard.
Yeah, he had to pay them lawyers to scrub his daughter off the internet. Oh, that's why.
I forgot about that.
He had to break ties. He was like, "Nah, man."
Yeah, I don't know what movies you're talking about, but I understand.
I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck a weremonkey is.
Nope.
A silverback weremonkey. That's the biggest kind of weremonkey.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, listen, we were talking about a Skarsgård, so let's go to another Skarsgård, and we'll talk about Bill Skarsgård, who plays Pennywise.
I mean, really, you can have a wear anything.
Nice transition.
Right? Yeah, I tried to transition, but Jay's over here still trying to talk about
weremonkeys.
Go for it, Liv.
Anyway, so welcome to Derry, HBO Max series. It's a prequel to the newer It movies. So that starts filming in April. I don't think there's a date yet where it's coming out, but Bill Skarsgård, who played Pennywise in the films, he's going to play Pennywise in the show, my understanding, which is very exciting because he was good. Listen, Tim Curry was good. Don't get me wrong, as Pennywise, but Bill Skarsgård was amazing. And those movies in general were better than the ones from the 90s.
Yeah, I was going to ask you how you feel about those It movies. What was that, 2 or 3 years ago?
I think a little more, but not much. Not much longer than that. I thought they were really good. I was really impressed by them. So in the 90s made for TV, if you will, it was okay. But Tim Curry was the best part of it. Hands down.
Tim Curry is usually the best part of anything he does.
Correct.
That's just my personal opinion.
Hands down, correct. So he was the best part of it. I mean, listen, John Ritter was in it, like John Ritter, whatever. But it wasn't great. But the movies, I thought overall were very good. And he was a very different Pennywise. He wasn't Tim Curry, funny Pennywise. He was a fucked up Pennywise. Mm-hmm. He was good. He apparently would scare the kids, not on purpose, but on set while they were filming with his makeup and stuff. So
I'm sure that was totally on purpose.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, they were good. So I'm excited for this. I think he's a very good actor. He's been in a couple Stephen King-ish related things. Castle Rock, that was on Hulu. I don't know if anyone watched that.
Oh yeah.
But he was in that. And I think there's one more thing that I can't think of off the top of my head. I might be thinking of something else. But yeah, so he's good. I like him. So I'm excited.
Did they you get an episode count for that yet? Is any of that information?
So hold on, let me see. So I think it's going to take place in the 60s. So it'll lead up to the events of the first It movie because he comes back every, 28 years or something like that? Or I should say she. It is technically a female. It says it kicks off in the 60s. I don't think there's a list, but they're going to film in Ontario, Canada on April 3rd.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So more to come on that, I guess, as we get more.
So we'll get a report from you. I'm pretty sure I'll be watching it. We'll look to you for some insight there.
Yeah.
All right. What we got? Did we want to wait for the rest for the DC lineup?
Yeah, we'll wait for the rest of the crew, man. We'll wait for that because I think they're gonna have some good info on that one.
Where are we at?
Because I'm not super familiar with any of what's gonna drop, so I'm looking for somebody to feed me some information.
Only thing I'm glad he's doing some of the Green Lanterns. Jesus, it's easy money there. I think.
Right.
It's just too many options. But yeah, we can wait. So we're in the favorite part, freestyle part. Anybody, anything?
I've been freestyling the whole time, so I'm trying.
Yeah.
I want to talk about Netflix, man, and how people are freaking out about the whole password sharing thing, which is from a consumer side a viable complaint, but from a business side, I can see why they're trying to jack things up. It's their business model. If you got 27 people trying to watch, not really 27, but I think you have a login limit of like 5 or 6.
Something like that.
I don't even think it's that. I think the highest tier is 4, maybe.
There you go. Your highest tier is 4. And they released that press release talking about they're going to start pinging IP addresses. You have to log in from a certain IP address if you share Netflix passwords. It makes sense. We can't all, live off of the proverbial teat forever sharing passwords and stuff. But what they're going to offer is like if you want to share passwords, they're not restricting you from it, but you're going to have to pay I think it's $8 per extra IP address or per extra login.
A month?
Something like that. Yeah.
You might as well just
so
get
if you want
whole account.
Yeah. If you want to get the whole account, even the cheapest ones now they have
they're like
ads.
$16 now. I hate to,
Yeah.
No, so the cheapest one with ads, I think is like $9 or $10 if you want to watch ads.
Yeah, Netflix
is kind of weird.
They're
I didn't even know they put out an ads one already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the article, I think they're saying that they put that password information up. They're saying
in
they put
error.
it up in error. So I'm
putting that in air quotes for people who aren't looking at me right now because I don't think it was an error.
No, it was up for 3 days or something.
I think they got shit on so bad they stopped. One good thing I saw, it might have been on TikTok. Yes, that's right. I watched the TikTok. someone was like, what about someone who's deployed overseas? And I was like, done, Netflix, you've just fucked yourself. Like, seriously, think about it. Like, so Joe goes overseas for X amount of months with his iPad, but can't log into Netflix anymore because Netflix is being a bunch of greedy bastards. All right, Netflix. It's not going to work out for you. It's not.
I can see it from a business standpoint.
Of course, we can all see it from a business standpoint.
That's just me, but I understand what they're doing, because I have family members that use my Netflix login, and they live, in a different part of North Carolina, and so whenever they get pinged and whenever they're like, "Oh, Lou, I can't get on," I'm honestly going to look at it and be like, "Sorry, I'm not paying $8 for this. I mean, you guys are riding my Hulu and my Disney and my all the rest of this jazz. I'm sorry, not sorry."
Yeah, I don't know if it's a good business plan, a good idea for business. I mean, are the amount of people they're going to get to subscribe because they can't steal somebody else's Netflix? Is that going to override the people who might just be done with Netflix altogether and just cut them out?
They've actually gained over I think it was like some ridiculous, over 7 million or 7.8 million subscribers since they started talking about the password sharing thing.
Interesting.
And so they've gained subscribers.
Okay.
So who knows?
I know they got one more price hike. They don't even got one more price hike with me. If they raise that price one more time.
Yeah, so I pulled it up. So basic with ads is $6.99 a month. So you can watch it on one device at a time. And then there's regular basic is $9.99, one device. Standard $15.49, and that's two devices. And then premium's $19.99, and we can watch it on 4 devices at a time.
Okay,
Jay,
and that
I'm sorry, but they ain't even got one more price hike. As soon as the U series is over, like, I'm out.
Yeah, there really isn't that much that I'd stay on there for after you. I do want to finish that.
Oh, and I'm sorry, Cobra Kai. As soon as that's done too.
Yeah, they might start getting me month to month. As soon as I'm done watching something, binging something, gets cut off.
Go ahead, that track phone playing on your Netflix, huh?
Right? Get that cricket playing.
We should probably be careful though, because they might start saying you can't do that.
I got Hulu for that.
Yeah,
I got Hulu, Disney Plus, Paramount, HBO Max.
I have them all.
And that's the thing, Tosh. I want to get your weigh in on this Netflix thing. Is it going to affect you adversely, or do you just really not?
Probably not. No. Because I have my own account. I don't share it.
My Netflix is the only one I don't share. Anything else though, if they start doing this, done. I've got like 5 Hulu profiles on my Hulu. Disney, I don't even watch Disney.
I think that Netflix should do what Hulu does, and it allows you to pause your subscription. I don't think Netflix does that.
I didn't even know that Hulu.
I didn't know Hulu. You could do it with Hulu either.
You can,
yeah.
Because if you get tired, because I know that I did that when I paused the live part. I used to pause. I used to have Hulu Live during sports seasons. Like whenever I was really watching a bunch of college basketball, I would have Hulu Live just to watch college basketball. And then once the season was over with, I would pause that part and just have regular Hulu. And then I'd start it back up, change the plan, midstream, and just watch regular stuff on Hulu.
That's cool.
I probably watch Crunchyroll more than Netflix.
Yep, I do too.
See, the thing is that everybody on this panel is aware that whatever comes on Netflix, whatever comes on almost any streaming service, you can find someplace else for free. Everybody knows these resources, and I think that them jacking the price up and doing their changes is gonna happen. It's their business model. It's a supply and demand world. And when they start putting out better content or more consistent content, people like 7-point-something million new subscribers. Numbers speak for themselves, and I think a lot of people are going to stay with Netflix because it's like Walmart. It's like Target. It's there, and people know the brand. Nobody's going to Fubu. Nobody's going to not Fubu. What is it? Some other, those other streaming services. Nobody's really leaning on them. So I just think that there are enough pirates out there that if you do leave, you can find whatever you want to find somewhere out there to watch it, and they're aware of it. So they're just ready to take the L. The consumer's never going to lose. As long as you have pirates out there, which I respect, shout out to you guys, I'm always going to be able to watch what I want to watch.
Damn. I forgot Wednesday's on Netflix, too. and Stranger Things. See, because my Netflix, it sits dormant when these shows are gone, honestly.
Yeah. Bro. What do your kids watch? PBS kids? I'm not being a dick, but do they watch
They're on YouTube watching shows on there. They on Disney Plus watching, was it Bluey? Bluey. Yeah, they watch Bluey. And they're not really TV people, but Disney Plus is getting the job done. They don't really watch Netflix anymore.
Disney Plus is good for the kids.
Yeah.
There's a lot on Netflix that my kids watch. My wife and I enjoy it more than that, but I mean, it's that, like, you just listed off all the streaming services that you pay for, and everybody's like, "Oh, you just might as well pay for cable."
Nah, it's way cheaper than cable.
Nah, yeah,
it's the old argument. Cable, I'm going to pay for 227 channels, and I'm only want to watch 9, maybe 10. I'm not paying that, but with all the rest of these, at least it's not constantly there in my face. I can pick and choose what I want.
You're not under
no contract agreement, no cancellation or whatever. Yeah.
That's where cable's messing up. Cable could come back if they wanted to.
I don't know.
They need to find a better business model. Them contracts.
Cable's making their money. Cable's making their money off of the broadband internet they provide right alongside that crappy TV. They're not worrying about TV no more.
They need to.
It's just there.
They need to do like a pick your own package. Like Lou said, if you're only going to watch 10 channels, pick your 10 channels. Pay X amount of dollars a month. I'm gonna let someone know that.
Yeah, but outside of the Netflix shows, like I'm not really on it. Like I'm actually on Disney Plus, HBO Max, and Amazon, honestly. And with Amazon, you kind of like buy other channels. Like you can connect. So like that's kind of where I am. Like Netflix. Like I have nothing against it right now, but I only go to it for certain stuff. That's all.
Oh, I got one for you guys. No, I'm not going to let you guys down. Guilty pleasure. Figured one out. Just came to me. Married at First Sight.
Oh my God.
Love it.
The show?
Those shows.
You are clown.
Are... Okay, but listen, so do you know that okay. My ex got me into these. I never watched shit like this. It is fucking garbage. But oh my God, it's so addicting.
It is.
Yep.
My wife got me into it.
Married at First Sight. Did you watch season 3 because of Love After the Altar or whatever? No, wait, is that Love at First Sight?
Why is she doing this?
No, because that's Love is Blind.
Oh,
I watch Love is Blind. Okay, that's mine.
Shit. All right,
my guilty movie pleasure. Yep.
All right, so we will absolutely be watching season 3 After the Altar or whatever and talking about it because it comes out February 10th. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Hot garbage, but I've watched all of them. I watched Married at First Sight too. Hot trash garbage, but God damn it, they're addictive.
So you giving me shit about being sensitive, but it's like Married at First Sight.
Listen, this is not. There is zero sensitive shit.
There's no sensitivity in this.
It is.
Exactly. This is judgment.
This is It is. Oh.
I think it fits. It fits the motif. So
I should have been a judge in another life, maybe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Judge, like I said, Judge Dredd.
My show name be a TV judge, the Silverback Judge.
What's with you?
The where judge.
You on your M'Baku tonight, man? Like everybody's from the tribe tonight.
Yeah, man.
I have one. Gosh. So, Terrifier 2. I know we talked about this briefly in the chat. First of all, Tosh, when you said, "Oh yeah, I watched that," I damn near fell out of my chair.
Yep, I know.
I'm like, "What do you mean, Tosh? Tashi, you?"
Yep,
that
sure did.
movie was absolute fucking insanity. Like, I cannot even begin to explain the insanity that movie was. Within the first 5 minutes, I'm laughing hysterically because, spoiler, hold on, I'll give everyone like 3 seconds. Spoiler, this clown, right? Art the clown, takes out this guy's eyeball and puts it in his own eyeball socket where his eye is missing, and then does a little at the camera, and I just lost it. I cannot. And just the rest of the movie.
I'm sorry. I can live with Olivia watching this. Why were you watching it, Tasha?
Like Tasha's watching this? No.
Remember, this was the movie. This was the movie I said that Clay asked me to watch with him, and I said, "All right,
Clay.
Yep, yep. I'm never watching that movie ever again."
No.
Ricky, no.
Nobody's ever watched the story of Ricky?
Mm-mm.
It was based off the anime.
So.
That, well, it wasn't an anime. It was like a Korean anime, maybe, or a Korean cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
It was it's wild. You guys have to watch. There's a scene where
What's
he's
it
in
called?
prison and he's fighting a dude. He dodges this dude's punch, smacks him in the back of the head. His eyeball pops out of his hand from the smack. He lands on the ground, and a bunch of crows come and start eating his eyeball.
Ew.
The story of Ricky?
Yeah, the story of Ricky. Ricky O. And there's another scene where the warden,
the
he
only
has
Ricky
a glass
I know is Ricky from Boys in the Hood. That's the only Ricky.
Ricky! The warden has a glass eye with Tic Tacs in it. So you take his glass out, shake some Tic Tacs out.
Oh,
no.
I will say one thing about Terrifier 2, where I was just like, okay, this is really gross, is Art used this one girl's mom, she killed her, as a Halloween candy bowl. I was like, oh God. So sad. And these kids are reaching inside of her head to get some candy.
And they go, it's sticky. And the mom's like, it's just the fake blood.
I had to talk to Clay.
It is absolute insanity.
Yeah. Send me that same Zoom invite when we talk to Clay.
Oh my God.
A Halloween candy bowl.
So your eyes were covered most of the time, I take it.
I was hiding like under the blanket like this. I was like,
oh my God,
I'm watching this.
But yeah,
I was like, we were watching something light.
Wait, did you lose a bet, Tosh, or something? Like, why did you?
No, I just said sure. All right, fine, but because he kept saying, "Can you watch this, please, please?" I was like, okay, fine, and I'm trying to be exposed a little more to scary movies. Because I know he enjoys them.
I don't think that's where you start, though. I think I can give you some more. That maybe
I've watched other stuff that I'm like, okay, that wasn't too bad. But this one was really horrifying. He was curious about this one because they were saying something on the news at one point. Some theater, someone actually vomited in the theater during the showing. He was like, what could have been so gross that so many people have said that they vomited during this film? I need to find out. I'm like, why do you have to make me sit through this too?
Yeah, but, why do I have to be your test dummy here?
Like, why me? Like, all right, fine. But I made up for it. I was just like, okay, in return, you're gonna have to watch something of my choice that I think you.
I'm not going to say the title, but you should have made him watch your guilty pleasure show.
Oh yeah, I probably should have.
That probably would have been a nice, But anyway, yeah. So any horror fans, I mean, honestly, even if you didn't watch the first one, you'd be fine. Watch it.
Yeah, I didn't feel like I needed to watch the first one at all. I was like, nah, I'm fine.
If anyone saw it, wants to talk about it, just let me know. It's so good.
Jalen Hurts, if you've ever watched that movie, give her a call.
Uh-oh.
I'll take a Kelsey brother too. Either one of them's fine. All right, let me stop.
All right. All right. Do we have anything else we'd like to share today, class? Anything?
No, I don't think so.
No, Mr. Price. I think we're good.
The second clip I sent you is the one where he gets his eyeball smacked out.
All
right. That's
all right.
terrible.
All right, so let's close it out.
I don't understand.
I'm gonna take a crack at closing it out today. Everybody, be safe out here in the world. We'll see you next week, and I'm gonna give you one of my mottos: take care of business before business takes care of you. All right.
Dig it.
Good night.
Don't forget to promote the Facebook group and the email.
Go ahead, Tosh. You right on cue. I was pointing at you to go ahead and
All right. So we have a Facebook group. It's called the Multiverse Unlimited group. And the password to get in is still anti-life. Though if Warner Brothers Discovery cancels Young Justice, that's going to have to change. But hopefully they don't cancel it. So yeah.
Don't forget the IG page also.
Yes, we do have a Instagram page. I believe that's Multiverse Unlimited as well, correct?
Multiverse Unlimited Plus. No, I'm kidding.
Don't screw her, man.
And then we do have an email so that you can send us questions, suggestions, anything you would like. And that is multiverseunlimitedpodcast@gmail.com.
All right. Anybody? Anything else? Forever hold your peace.
I got my piece.
All right. Shout out to Meg, Rob, Mike, Terrence. That's everybody, right?
John Boy.
John Boy. Who's John Boy?
Night night, John Boy. The Waltons.
Oh, okay.
Never mind.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right.
Well, I'll let y'all, man.
All right.
Peace.
Bye-bye.
Later.
Bye.